today is Wednesday and we are having leftovers. That is a pork loin, that is homemade barbecue sauce on the top, and then a salad, and mashed potatoes underneath. The mashed potatoes had Lowry sea salt, salt and pepper, and milk and butter. And the pork loin was originally supposed to be pulled pork. And I knew I should have got the pork butt or pork shoulder because that's the cut of meat that shreds easily for pulled pork sandwiches or whatever you want. There was some cuts of meat that were a little cheaper, so I asked the person at the meat counter or Walmart meat section what meat shreds easily, and she said this pork loin, and I was thinking like, really? Okay, she said that she uses it like every week, pulls it apart. I don't know, it's still really good. Wasn't a pulled pork sandwich. So anyway, we are having leftovers today. The potatoes are new, I just made those today. The salad is leftover as well. Also, okay, so I filmed Monday and Tuesday dinner on my phone, and now of course it won't transfer. I can't email it to myself. I can't do anything with it, with the video footage from my phone to my Mac. So that footage is gone. And of course I ate the food, so I can't refilm it with this camera to show you. So, major bummer. Monday night we had a homemade pizza. My husband made the dough and it was really good. We put Alfredo sauce on it, chicken, and then garlic and a couple dried herbs on there. And it was really good. Oh, some cheese, of course, mozzarella cheese. So that was really good. So we had that Monday night, homemade pizza. And Tuesday night, I just put, I'll get this stuff out again, crock pot with this garlic and herb marinade stuff. And I just let that cook, 5 hours or so until it was done. And because it was frozen, and then when it cooked, it got the fat and lots of nasty stuff on the top. So I took out the chicken, discarded that old marinade, and shredded the chicken, and took off all the nasty parts. And then I put the chicken back into the crock pot and put some new marinade in it. And then I remembered we had Alfredo from the pizza, so I added some of that in there, and that actually turned out really well. And I suggest that you add some sort of cream base kind of thing. Alfredo sauce or sour cream or something like that, just because it toned down the acidity of the marinade. So it actually went really well together. So, and then I just made some rice up and put that over rice. I roasted some carrots with olive oil, salt and pepper, 400 degrees for about, I think, 20 minutes. It maybe could have used a little longer, so just until they're tender. And that was our dinner for Tuesday night. So today is Thursday, but I am showing you something I am making for next week. Thursday we're gonna have more leftovers and we're gonna have some soup. Just gonna heat up some, what is it? Chicken corn chowder soup for dinner tonight. Back to this though, I'm leaving town tomorrow. My husband's staying here, so I'm just making him some dinner to keep in the fridge, and then he can heat up when he comes home from work and have dinner ready for him. So this is gonna be, I guess it's a taco casserole. And so it's like a taco, but everything's obviously in a casserole dish. So you have your tortillas, your cheese, salsa. I'm using salsa. Some of the recipes I saw looked or called for like just canned tomatoes, but salsa has tomato in it. And then I'm adding green chilies, and I added black beans. And I'm not adding the whole can of green chilies because it can be pretty spicy. My husband doesn't like spice as much as I do, and since I'm not gonna eat it, I'll just save those green chilies for next week. And then obviously you ground beef, which I already did. I'm gonna mix that up. That's what it looks like. You just put it in the oven, 350 for probably 20 minutes, 30 minutes, just till it's hot and bubbly. I mean, everything's cooked, so this says 25 to 30 minutes at 350. So I will put that in the fridge and he can have it when he wants, and I will ask him how it is. Okay, so for Wednesday, January 11th, I believe, For dinner we had pizza and macaroni and cheese. So I know, not healthy like at all, but it was good. The pizza was frozen pizza from Walmart that I initially bought for my husband, for him to eat while I was out of town. He didn't eat it, and he said he wanted mac and cheese with the pizza to help him feel full, just for more food. So that's what we did. Thursday, January 12th, we had frozen store-bought lasagna, and that French bread is also store-bought. That's what we had for dinner. We should have had vegetables, I know, we didn't, but yesterday I could barely keep my head afloat with schoolwork, so that's what we had. So for Friday's dinner, we're having tikka masala, chicken with naan bread that my husband made. I'll have the recipe below that we used. And I just used this sauce from Aldi. It was like $1 something, and I just put this in the crock pot with chicken and let it cook. And then we made the naan bread and have it over rice. Tonight's dinner. Tonight is Monday, January 16th. We had ham that I put in the crock pot with brown sugar and pineapple. And we have a salad with tomatoes and peppers, and yes, that is mustard as my dressing, not honey mustard, but plain mustard. And then we have these sliced potatoes here, and I did add green beans. I added about a half a can of green beans, and I'm saving the rest of the can for our Hawaiian haystacks later this week. And this is just what I used. I believe this is from Walmart, just the Betty Crocker cheddar and bacon box of sliced potatoes, and there that is. I believe it was only $1 something, maybe $2 something. It was really cheap. So that is our meal for tonight. Tuesday night's dinner is Hawaiian haystacks. I didn't go out of my way to buy anything. I just used what we had. So instead of peas, we had green beans, we had tomatoes and pineapple, and it's just chicken in the crock pot, and cooked it with half a can of cream of mushroom soup and water and some seasonings like parsley and garlic salt and onion powder. And then I drained that and I put it on warm and shredded the chicken and added the rest of the cream of mushroom soup and some milk, which I think I added a little too much. It was a half can and it's kind of too soupy. But that is what I did for the chicken. And like I said, just put it over rice and add your toppings. And then I'm having a side salad with, again, mustard on it. I try to have a big bowl of salad in the fridge, so it's easy to just pull out 4 meals. For Wednesday's dinner, we had baked potatoes. And so that's just some off-brand Velveeta cheese, sour cream, butter. I know, not healthy and not the typical things that you put on there. Usually there's chives or bacon. No chives or bacon. I was doing a spending free, so I just kind of brought things up that I had on hand. My videos probably in the future will be a lot more interesting because I will actually put more things in the crock pot and things like that instead of just using a lot of cans. But I mean, it's totally worked for now, and it's been great with school starting. It's kind of taken a lot out of me for now. So, and then I had some soup. So it's just some chunky beef with country vegetable soup from Aldi's, and I didn't even think to put out a salad. So we didn't have a salad, but my husband just had baked potatoes for his dinner, and I had baked potato and soup. Hi, so today is Thursday of the 3rd week in January, and we're having friends over. I hope this is, my face is in here. Anyway, we're having friends over. We're gonna have homemade pizza. I'll show you that in a second. It's not made yet. I need to really hurry too. I need to make a salad, and I kind of had like a relaxing day today. I did stuff, did some homework, helped a friend out, but then relaxed, you know, and then I was like, oh my gosh, it's almost time for them to come over, but phone meeting. And anyway, this is the homemade pizza dough that my husband made last night. We just put it in the fridge, and I'll see if I can get a recipe that he uses and put it down below. We're not having that soup. We're gonna have different topping options for the pizza. There's some right there, and then obviously some stuff for the salad. But I bought, I was gonna show you this. My sister-in-law told me to try this because I was telling her how much I love ranch, but need to stop eating so much of it if I want to try to lose weight. but I love just the creaminess of it. So she said to try this Bolthouse Farms dressing, and it's made with Greek yogurt, so I'm really excited to try that on salad tonight. I will tell you if I like it or not. It's cilantro avocado dressing, so how can you not love it? Anyway, something else we're gonna put on one of the pizzas is Alfredo sauce. We're gonna put traditional spaghetti sauce, of course, and then just put different toppings with pepperoni or just cheese. And I forgot to get the chicken out, so I might not have chicken, but anyway, I will show you the finished product when they're done. Okay, so of course I forgot to show you the finished product of our pizza last night, but